Sometimes, people just ignore common sense, and when it happens in a place like Yellowstone National Park, the consequences can be immediate and dangerous. Here's a story that perfectly illustrates why respecting wildlife rules is not just a suggestion, but a necessity for safety. But here's where it gets controversial. Should the park services enforce even harsher penalties for tourists who blatantly ignore warnings? As summer winds down, we're sadly seeing fewer remarkable videos capturing tourists' reckless behavior in Yellowstone. But this latest incident is a textbook example of why those warnings are there in the first place. Right now is the bison rut season, a period that runs from July to September, when male and female bison are actively mating. During this phase, male bison become significantly more aggressive than usual as they fiercely compete for mating rights and territorial control. It's a natural and intense time for these massive animals, which means approaching them is especially risky. Bison bulls go all out to prove their dominance and attract females, displaying behaviors that can easily intimidate or even harm humans who get too close. Trying to interact with or feed these animals during rut season isn't just unwise, it's downright dangerous. And yet, that's exactly what a certain Yellowstone visitor did, despite multiple signs posted by the National Park Service urging people to maintain at least a 25-yard distance from the bison. This particular tourist, who's earned the unfortunate nickname of a Tauren, tourist plus moron because of their reckless actions, decided to approach one of Yellowstone's massive 2,000-pound bison and tried to feed it like it was an animal at a petting zoo. Unsurprisingly, the wild bison wasn't interested in the food handout and immediately responded by charging at the man. Thankfully, the charge was more of a bluff than an attack, and the bison halted before causing physical harm, but not before terrifying the man enough to bring the encounter to an abrupt end. The person recording from a safe distance didn't hold back their opinion, shouting sarcastically, "Welcome to the morons of Yellowstone. Get him, you idiot." It was clear the videographer sided with the bison, wishing the wild animal had truly made a stronger point. This close call could have ended very differently, and much more tragically. The man got lucky escaping without injury, but hopefully learned the crucial lesson. Feeding or provoking bison at Yellowstone is absolutely off limits. Observing them during rut season can be fascinating, but it's wise for every visitor, especially those prone to rash decisions, to double the recommended distance and stay at least 50 yards away to reduce risks. ABC News shared the footage last month with a fitting caption highlighting the danger. Video captured last month shows a man evade a charging bison after a misguided attempt to feed the animal at Yellowstone National Park. Bison might appear tranquil, but they have injured more people at Yellowstone than any other animal, according to the Park Service. This story raises intriguing questions. Are current safety guidelines enough? Should Yellowstone increase enforcement or impose stricter consequences on those who ignore the rules? How much responsibility lies with the tourists versus the park authorities to prevent these dangerous encounters? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you believe visitors underestimate the risks? Or is there more Yellowstone could be doing to protect both people and wildlife? Share your take in the comments below.